Hey everyone, my name is Heba and welcome back. Got another travel video for you guys, but it's not a travel vlog. This is more like a kind of what did I think of what we packed type of video. What we liked and what we would have done differently. And a couple of y'all wanted to see the coat that I was wearing, so I would like to show that to you here. And a couple of y'all asked, how did I plan the itinerary? How did I go from place to place? So this is kind of like a favorites of my travel things, I guess you could say. I hope that makes sense. And I did do a packing video, and I'll link that video down below if you want to see how we packed, what we packed. We did only carry on. I did a carry-on with wheels and also a backpack. Now my husband loves his away luggage and his briefcase, and I'll link those down below for you guys. And I love our rollaway luggage. I think I need to buy a new one because we've had it for a while, and I did notice that the zipper's kind of not gripping, not zipping. And then we'll talk about the backpack here. But we love traveling with just carry-on. It makes things easier. You don't have to drag a lot of things, because let me tell you, the first time we went to Italy, I believe it was in 2017, we checked in 2 bags and we even had to buy another bag on the way back. I don't know what we packed. We didn't use half of the things that were in there. And then dragging those suitcases down these alleys and these cobblestone streets, it was just too much. It was just too much. And then the last time we went to Italy in, I believe, 2020, in January of 2020, before all the lockdowns happened, I used a backpack, and I loved using a backpack with freeing up my hands. That I loved. I didn't use that backpack that I have. I believe it's by Eagle Creek. I didn't use it for this trip because it's during the winter time and I had this big down coat and I thought it would just be too bulky for me. But honestly, I think it would have worked. Instead of taking the luggage with wheels, I could have just used a backpack and free up my hands to, film everything. So I'll link that video of what we packed down below, and I hope you check that out. But let's go ahead and start with the coat. Now I'm going to show you a coat in a different color because in the video vlogs, the first coat that I bought, it was a navy color. But it got ripped and all the down was kind of, flying everywhere. So I exchanged it for a black one. The same style, same brand, same model, but just in a different color. So this one's practically new for me. And I kind of like the black anyway. The navy was nice, but the reason why I got navy is that they ran out of the black. I think I got it before Christmas. So then when we came back, I looked and they had the black in my size, so I just didn't exchange. Okay, let me see how I'm going to show this to you. First, let me tell you the brand of this coat that I have. It's a down coat and it's by this brand Fall Raven. It's a Scandinavian brand and they know how to make products that will keep you warm. And this one is the Singy jacket. Now, Nordstrom carries it and so does REI. And I did get it at REI and it was, I think, 25 or 30% off. Always get it on sale because this jacket is expensive, but let me tell you, it kept me warm. There were a couple of days in there that was 18, 20 degrees, and this kept me warm. I hope you can see what this jacket looks like. I know it's going to be kind of hard, but it kind of falls like right below my butts. Whenever I sat down, my butt's kind of covered. If I sat down in anything wet, I know I'm wearing my comfy pants, sorry about that. And it's kind of lower in the back than in the front. You know what? Let me look on the REI website here because that one gives you a little bit more explanation. So this one's made with G1000 eco and padded with high quality down insulation, and it's reinforced over the shoulders and lower back. And the shoulders are padded with the Supreme Micro Loft for extra resistance to water, weather, and wear. I wish they did that with the arms because there was one day where it was raining all the time. It wasn't a big downpour, but it was raining all day. And by the end of the day, my arms were soaked. And so did this faux fur. It got wet, but we just went back to the hotel and just got a blow dryer and just dried it out. No biggie. This also has an adjustable storm hood, which is right here, which is really nice because I was able to make it a little tight so the wind doesn't blow it off, and it kept my head warm. Has large pockets, which I'll show you. Also has a drawstring adjustments in the waist and the hem, and the long cut in the back provides added coverage. So this coat does have goose down knitted, 80% I believe, and there's also a synthetic blend. And this weighs 3 pounds, 2.1 ounce, which is not bad because when you're going through the airport, especially here in Texas, it wasn't this cold. You don't need a coat like this here in Texas. I was able to either hold it or drape it over my suitcase. Kind of zoomed you out. I'm gonna put my microphone here on the table and I hope it picks up my voice. And you're probably gonna see a lot of mess behind me, but hopefully you'll just concentrate on the coat. Now it does have 2 zippers here, one that takes you all the way up and there's one on the bottom. So when you want to sit down, kind of won't be so tight or use the bathroom. You can just zip it from the bottom up. Also has buttons to really reinforce the closure. And let me tell you, when it was cold, I felt the difference when I had my jacket open to when I had it zipped up. It really holds in the heat when I zipped it up all the way up to the top. Let me go ahead and unzip this because it's getting hot. It does have Velcro at the wrist, so you can make it tighter. Now I do wish that it had like an elastic cuff, the one where you can put your thumb through. I wish it had that, but it didn't. It just has the elastic, or not the elastic, the Velcro, like that, and you can just make it tight. It does have 2 pockets here where you can button it shut, and it's accessed from the top of the pocket. It's not from the side. And it is fleece warm on the outside pocket. It's not fleece warm on the inside. I hope you can see that. I wish both sides of the pocket was fleece lined, but it still kept my hand warm. There are 2 more pockets up here in the chest, and I really did like these because one side I can put like our tickets for the train, some money on this side, and we got the same one on this side, and I was able to put the hotel room key or the Airbnb keys on this side. And they all have this nice leather grasp here, right here on this, for the zipper. And this is nice and roomy too. I mean, it's really nice. And it has a pocket on the inside, and this is where I put my phone. So here's my phone, just slip it in and zip it up, and it's protected. Don't have to worry about those pickpocketers. And then on the inside, there are these 2, I don't know, loose pockets right here, like that. And these were nice because I was able to put like the maps of the city. Just either zip down or zip up, grab the map, and use it and then put it back. I think this is more for like skiing gloves or whatnot. We don't ski, but this was great for that quick access. It's nice and big too. Also has the drawstring cord here so you can tighten it up, give you a little bit of a waist. And I hope you can see that it is a little bit lower in the back than it is in the front. And here is their emblem. It's the fox. Really cute. It kept me warm, like I told you, and my husband has the men's style of the Fall Raven jacket, and he loves his. Okay, I'm going to take this off now because I'm getting sweaty and hot. It also has the faux fur, and you can take it out if you like. I like to keep it on. It really did kind of block the wind. And there's also another adjustable strap here to also make it tighter. And I believe that's all there is about this jacket. Did keep me warm. It really did keep me warm. Another product that kept me warm were these long johns or base layers, and these are also from REI, and I believe these are the wool blend. Got them in the pants style, and the top has a zipper, which I do like because I do get hot, and whenever I started getting hot, I could just unzip it and just, let some cool air kind of regulate my temperature. And let me tell you, these also kept me warm. There was one time when I didn't wear the base layer, just wore the jeans, and my legs were cold. My legs were cold. So these base layers from REI really did keep me warm. Now on the pants, there is an elastic waistband, which is really nice. I really do like that. And I don't see any cuffs at the ankles. This is what it looks like. Maybe a little bit of a stretch here. And the top, it does have a little bit of a collar with the zipper. And here's what the sleeves look like in here. Kind of the same as the pants. And it went straight all the way down to the bottom. Wasn't a high-low type of a top. Now I think that they also carry one that's just a plain pullover, but I like the zipper top. Just, kind of helps regulate my temperature. So I'm glad that we took it. Any place that we go where it's going to be 18, 20 degrees, we're bringing the coats and the base layers. Another thing that we liked were these packing cubes. I know there's like some controversy. Some people like them, some people don't, but I think it works for us. We have them in different colors, different sizes, different styles, and it's great if you want to use like something like this for socks, something like this for tops maybe. They come bigger so you can put pants, sweaters, different sizes. I will say this, I did pack more than what I need. I think I could have gotten away with taking some of those things out. And if you saw in the packing video, everything that you saw is what I took. Could have taken out another sweater. I could have taken out another one of these comfy pants because I brought 2. Plus the base layers, I just needed probably just 1 comfy pants and then the base layer. Because we did stay at places that had a washing machine, so that really helped too. And my husband brought his beard clipper, which he didn't use, so that took up space and weight. So yeah, we packed a little bit more than what we needed, but the packing cubes really did help. Now let me let you know about this backpack. It's by Wandr, and it's the Provke 21. I didn't need this backpack. I got this one especially for the camera because it does have like a section where you can place the cameras. Let me show it to you. And also in that packing video, you can see an in-depth view of what it looked like with all the equipment in. But when you open it up, it has that clamshell opening, and this is where, you know, you can put your cameras, lenses, and all the stuff that you need, and it's protected. But as you can see, it's all right here, and everything else was pretty much kind of wasted space for me. So I think the next time what I'm going to do is just take this out, this little section right here. You can take it out and put it in my suitcase with the wheels if I use that. Because this one was just too big, too bulky. It just, I don't know, it just didn't work out for me. With other people, I'm sure it worked out. But for me, I could have probably used a smaller backpack or just use my regular backpack, and I could probably put some of the cameras in there, in the packing cubes even, with my socks. I could have just put everything in one suitcase, honestly, and just have a smaller backpack for, you know, my wallet, tickets, things that I needed right away. So this one, yeah, not my favorite. Now let's talk about electronics. I found this at Home Depot and love this. It's, gosh, what is it called? It's not an extension cord, a power strip maybe, but you can flip the plug up or down for easy pack. It does have 3 plugs, a USB and a USB-C, which is really nice. And I also have the, I guess, is this the converter or the adapter? I don't know which one it is, but the one that we've had for years, it wasn't working, so we bought this one in the gift shop in Budapest, the first stop that we did. The first stop that we stayed. The first stop that we went to. So it has the European plug, and then you could just plug this to that, and you have 3 plugs, and you could also plug things that has a USB or a USB-C. This was really nice. This really did help. And I like it that there's no cord with it. You just flip down the plug and then plug it into the adapter or converter, one of the two, or maybe this is a combo, and you could charge several things with it. Now the last thing that I like to show you that's my favorite that I've used many times when we travel is this website, and it's also an app called Rome to Rio, because it really did help plan the itinerary. Because we knew we were landing in Budapest, and then I would just kind of see what area or what towns near Budapest, and then just plug in point A to point B, and it will tell us how to get there by train, by car, by bus, the times, and how long it will take. So let me go ahead and do a screen record so I could show you. Say I'm going to start from Budapest. So let's go Budapest, Hungary to Bratislava, because that's what was my itinerary. I saw that was pretty close, and then hit search. And you can see that it pulls up. You can get to Bratislava by bus. This is new, bus via Clark. I don't know that one. You can go by train, by night train. You could ride share, or you could drive, or you could even fly. So how we went to Bratislava is by train. So I clicked on train, and you could change the date. Let's go March 31st. And it'll give you the times of the train leaving and the train arriving. So let's pick that one, and it'll also tell you which train station it will leave from. So this one left from Budapest, Nugati, I believe that's how you say it. And it took 2.5 hours, took you to Bratislava, this train station. So that was really nice, so you can kind of plan out your itinerary. And you can also see the reverse. Just click that and you can see the reverse. But I really do like this website. It gives you the route by bus, by this bus, by the train, or if you want to drive, this was the route you take to drive. But I really do like this website. It's also an app. Now I think the website gives you more information for some reason. I noticed that. So yes, I would recommend Rome to Rio for you guys if you want to find a way how to get from point A to point B. Well, all right, you guys, I hope this video was helpful of the things that we learned while we traveled to Europe. Rule number 1, whatever you pack, take half of it out. I thought I did actually, but there were probably a few things in there that I really didn't need. Like that extra sweater. I had 3 sweaters. I just needed 2. No one's gonna see you. It's all covered with the big coat. And I took too many socks. Like I said, we stayed at Airbnbs with washing machines. So, you know, socks don't really take up that much room. But when you're dealing with such a small carry-on, yeah, it does take up some space. And with the makeup, I did take a little bit too much makeup. Especially, I took the bronzer by Gucci. That one's kind of big and bulky. I should have taken a smaller bronzer or no bronzer at all. But my favorite way to pack my, my beauty things is a bag for makeup, a bag for skincare, nighttime and daytime, and a bag for my cleansers. And in that video, I showed you everything that was in there. But yeah, rule number 1, take half the things that you need out. Especially if you're just using a carry-on. The coat and the base layers, love those. The backpack by Wandr, it's not my favorite. Maybe I didn't know how to pack it. I'm not a professional photographer, so I didn't need a lot of that. Love the packing cubes, love the electronic stuff, and love this website, Rome to Rio. Well, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And hopefully that'll be the end of the travel vlogs for a little bit. I don't know when we're going to travel again. Whenever we find deals, I guess, because that's what we go for. Whatever good airline deals that we have. Oh, let me go ahead and let you know which airline deals website I use. Actually, it's not a website. It is an Instagram account. It's called Cheap DFW. And I'm sure that there are other cheap, I think like Cheap Houston, Cheap Chicago, Cheap New York. I'll link that that Instagram page down below. But let me take a screenshot here. Like this one, Dallas to Maui, Hawaii, $376 to $426. It tells you from March to May, no Friday or Saturday. And then you just go down the description, it tells you which airlines, and then you just go to the airline's website and then just search for it. You don't have to use their link or anything like that. So it's not like a third party. This is just a page that just helps us out. So yeah, that's another thing I'd like to mention too. So yeah, whenever I find a good deal with Cheap DFW, then I'll start planning around it. But so far, next couple months, got nothing planned really. Just maybe seeing some family, but nothing to vlog about. Well, all right, you guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you liked it, enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. Did I just say this already? I think I did. You all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.